All right, here now with more, Ohio Republican gubernatorial candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek, look, you've talked about the waste, fraud, and abuse. We saw Doge, your involvement there. I mean, it is amazing what you're able to come up with in just a couple of weeks, really. But it's just this never-ending sieve of fleecing of the American taxpayers, and I just think they're at a breaking point at this point. The numbers are so big, and it's so flagrant in our face.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the situation in Minnesota sounds pretty bad based on the facts, but let's just take a step back, Jason. You want to get to the root cause of the problem? It is the vast scope of the overgrown federal welfare state itself. That's the actual problem. The reality is, even if you look at since the pandemic, what are the numbers? $1.7 trillion in federal transfer payments before the pandemic. That was already way too high, unjustifiably high. But $1.7 trillion before the pandemic, it's almost $5 trillion a year today. That's unjustified. And when you have the government overtaxing people across the board and then reallocating that money through a complicated scheme to a smaller number of individuals, it is ripe for abuse. And that means the biggest money laundering operation of all is actually the size and scope of that federal welfare state itself. The answer is, you know what? Put money back in the pockets of American citizens through lower taxation. Let individuals actually decide how to spend their money rather than the government doing it for them. That's the answer. Now, Democrats created this problem ever since Lyndon Johnson's Great Society, the biggest misnomer in U.S. policy history. That dates back 60 years. But now it's up to Republicans to fix it. And if we fail to tame that federal welfare state, we're in the long run complicit for the problem as well. And that's going to be much more important in the long run, I'm just being honest here, than playing whack-a-mole one at a time every time a viral video pops up. That's good. I appreciate the efforts of those who are doing it. But the real answer has to be constraining and taming the scope of the federal welfare state itself. We got to man up and do it. And if we don't, we're just going to see this happen over and over and over again. And I'll tell you, I'm going to do my part in Ohio in leading our state to be zero income tax. Put that money back in the pockets of citizens where it belongs.
Yeah, I bet it's happening in every single state. Now, some states are managed much better than others. You're going to have the usual suspects in, of course, a place like Michigan and Baltimore and those types of things. But I got to tell you, what do millions of federal employees do all day if they don't do what Nick Shirley's doing, walking around and management by walking around? Go check it out. And those state attorneys general, they got to get their butts in order, too. It's a huge opportunity for them. Last word.
I mean, the bureaucracy's overgrown. I have never met a single American, left or right, in traveling my state or the country who said, we need a little bit more red tape and bureaucracy. I've met a lot of Americans who understand we need a lot less. Stop feeding the beast. Put money back in your pockets, in the pockets of Americans. That's how you actually make America prosper. That's how you make our country more affordable. Get that done. We got our country back.
Starve the beast. Amen to that. Vivek Ramaswamy, thank you so much for joining us.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.